Hello everybody, I am BlueFates and today I'll be showing off slash unboxing a Sega Mega Jet. Now, for those who know what a Mega Jet is, you must be wondering, BlueFates, why did you make a terrible financial decision? Well, first off, it's not for me. It's for Adam Koralik, who is a YouTuber who likes talking about Sega and stuff, and I'm a fan of his. So I thought, hey, maybe we can work out some kind of deal. But we'll talk about that later. Um, first, first a little bit of history for those who don't know what a Mega Jet is. You see, back in the 90s, Sega decided that they want to make a portable Sega Genesis or Mega Drive, I guess that would be used solely for airplanes. It would pretty much hook up into the TV that at the seat. It was for kids and stuff, which the idea is very strange to me, but Sega was being strange in the 90s, so you know. Um, but it, but then they decided to revamp it a little bit, make some changes, and sell it to the home market. It failed. If judging by the fact that these things are super rare and very expensive when you can find them, at least in my opinion, expensive, but hey, um, it's just, but to be able to own one, albeit temporarily, is very surreal to me, and yeah, it is very this being able to own have a piece of obscure slash rare piece of Sega's history is very just super cool to me. Now, how did I find this thing? Well, I live in the Canadian prairies. So stuff like this is even more surprising to me because why is this here instead of someplace like Toronto? At least personally, I think Toronto makes more sense to be finding rare obscurities like this. But, anyways, how I found it, usually game store I like to go to, they have pretty good prices, usually cheaper than eBay. You can tell why I like it. So one time I was going there, they had this. They were asking for 1,000 Canadian dollars. That's insane. But I thought I am part of Adam Koralik's Discord server, so I thought, well, maybe he would like this. I don't know. So I asked, anyways, does he have one? And if not, does he want one? And he said, yes, he wants one. No, he doesn't have one, but he wouldn't want to pay 1,000 for it. And I'm like, fair enough. I couldn't rationalize that price either. But last week, I went back to that store, and they had a couple of cool things. They had a complete box copy of Panic Restaurant for $2,000, which is nuts to me, but apparently to price starting, that's a bit less than what it goes for. So, I guess. And they had like a complete box Dreamcast, which looked like just from it looked like it was pulled right from '99. Like it looked really good. And then they had a Model 2 Genesis with the Sega CD Model 2 attached. Cool stuff like that. Well, I took some pictures of these because that's cool to me. This stuff is cool. And when I was looking at the pictures, I realized they dropped the price for this. They were now asking 600 Canadian. Now I thought, well, maybe now, Adam Koralik would be willing to get this. So I DM'd him and asked him about it. And after several messages back and forth, we made a deal. And luckily, after the deal was finalized, my mom was going back in the area where the store is. So she picked this up. And I paid her. And yeah. And hopefully this week I'll be sending it to him. At least the week I'm filming this.
Hi everyone, editing BlueFates here. I accidentally deleted a good chunk of the footage of the unboxing. I am sorry, I don't know what happened. This me being dumb, I'm guessing. But so I have pictures, and you'll be seeing those. But yeah, I'm sorry. So, well, the box itself is in pretty good condition. The back, I do have a picture of the back that I'll upload. Um, it's pretty much talking about like how, oh, hey, you can take it on the go. Well, not take it on the go. Like, it's so small now. It's, that kind of stuff. Then there's a cardboard box. It came with a PAL power supply and a North American style power supply, which I thought was interesting. It then it came with this weird card thing. I have no idea what it was. But you probably see it. Maybe Adam Koralik will probably show it off in his video. Um, then there was, I guess, showing off the Mega Jet itself, and well, size comparison between it and a Game Gear. It was the Mega Jet itself. It was in very good condition. Like, looks like it was barely ever used. Um, yeah, it's very nice. I've never used a 6-button Sega Genesis controller, but like the plastic for the D-pad, it felt a little bit more rough. Not like sandpaper, but just a little bit more a little bit more texture to it, if that makes any sense. But all the buttons felt good. Um, yeah, I did do. I don't. Sadly, I wasn't able to play any games on it because I don't have a Sega Genesis yet or any games for it. But who knows? Maybe. Yeah. I'm sorry about the lost footage. Hopefully, this makes up for it. I'm sorry.
Really cool. Sega 32X advertisements. Apparently it's called the Super 32X. I don't know why. I think 32X is good enough, but hey, I'm not the marketing team. It's very interesting looking at this. Like, I don't know, seeing advertisements for the 32X, because this is the first one I've ever seen, really. Why? Huh. I hope someone can explain to me what this is. Is this some kind of like programmable cartridge that like you could bring to a kiosk and can get a game? I know that's the arcade stick. That's the Sega mouse. The wireless controller that used an IR point like laser thing, kind of like the TV remotes. Guys, like a controller ports, we can have 4 players. Sega CD. And wait, Doom. Huh. Nothing was. Is this talking about Doom? Like, huh? Didn't expect a piece of Japanese promotional to be mentioning Doom. I wonder if Doom was just as popular in Japan as it was in North America. I'd love to find that out, learn about that. But that's something I can look into later. But yeah, this is what comes with the this was come with the Sega Jet, the Sega Mega Jet. So I understand why it failed. It was a very weird concept and idea. Well, at least the original idea was of having it only compatible with being used in airplanes and flights and stuff. But the I guess the commercial version, it's not a bad idea having a slimmed down a Sega Genesis that like you can easily portable and all that is a very good idea. However, I think its main failure was it came out too late to the point where pretty much anyone who was interested in this Mega Drive or Sega Genesis already had one. So we were trying to advertise a system that people who were interested in it already had. It kind of shows what kind of mindset Sega was in back in the 90s when and all of that, and seeing like what they could do. Like, they weren't afraid to try new things, and sometimes they succeeded, but many times they failed, and sooner or later those failures just kept riling up and their successes became lower and lower, and well, now we have the Sega we have today, which that's a different topic, but I'm very grateful that even though I only had this thing for like 3 days, really, I'm very grateful I was able to really see it with my own eyes, hold it in my own hands, and just look at it and appreciate what it is. And technically, this is also the first Sega Genesis I've ever owned. Which, hey, of course the first one I own is the rarest one. But yeah, hope you like this video. Make sure to like it, subscribe to our channel, keep on plus. And hey, in the comments, leave what stories you know. Your stories about the Mega Jet. Have you ever seen one in person? Have you ever had the chance to, I guess, hold one in your hands? I would love to know. I'd love to hear your stories. But until next time, hope you all have a fantastic day. Be safe, and see you later. Bye.